At first, I was like, Darwizi, what the flipping heck are you doing? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Why are you throwing hands? Why are you throwing freaking hands? Always wait until you know the full story. Always wait until context. Context is king. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because really all the talk should be about Colombia's incredible, amazing victory against Uruguay. I watched the game, and again, guys, I'm sorry, some technical issues. My post-match reaction got deleted by mistake, but long story. So sorry about that. For people who are like, wait, where the hell did the video go? Technical issues. It is what it is. But yeah, amazing game, great game, quality header by Lerma, and this was supposed to be a celebration of what Colombia did. Because not only was it a great goal by Colombia and they looked very good, but it was an incredible, incredible defensive performance. And it was a defensive performance that's needed to be amazing because of this moron here. Because Ugarte did something, decided to give him the old people's elbow. Munoz, if you give a people's elbow in a football match, it doesn't count as a finishing move. The crowd doesn't cheer or give you the people's eyebrow. You get a thing called a red card. Just in case you're aware. So Munoz almost jeopardizes the entire team and almost destroyed what is an incredible unbeaten record that Colombia have had. And he almost destroyed what I think is one of the great stories this year, which is the James Rodriguez story. This is an amazing story. In a world where there are no number 10s, there are no specialists, there are no luxury players, which has actually harmed the game and made football matches a lot less interesting to watch, it is amazing, especially for us football purists and us football fans, seeing what James Rodriguez is doing and reminding people that there should still be a world of specialists. He has broken the record, I believe, for most assists within a Copa America. So what James Rodriguez is showing is that, no, you should still have specialists. Having people who specialize in creating, playmaking for people still means something. I don't want a goal-scoring number 10. My goals comes from my striker or from my inside forward. What I want my number 10 to do isn't just shoot on sights and to start pad. I'm not naming any names for them. What I want my number 10 to do is to play make, is to create. Shout outs to Totti. Shout outs to Ozil. Shout outs to Riquelme. Shout outs to Okocha. Put him in there. Shout out to James Rodriguez. Rodriguez is showing guys where playmakers live, playmakers exist, and you should always respect the playmaker and creator. People may call me crazy. I may even be wild for saying this. People will say to me, half up, what was the thing that you were most proud of doing when playing football? Yes, I played football. I was pretty good. If not for my injuries, I would have been a damn good player. I tell you right now, the thing that I enjoyed doing the most in football, beyond just an amazing skill or dribble, the thing I enjoyed doing the most was a perfectly executed through ball. For me, a great through ball that sets up another player, I actually enjoy that much than scoring an amazing goal. And people say, oh, no, that's weird, but that's just me. Like, I enjoy playmaking and creating. And the thing that I did the most, and I think one of my greatest assets, was passing and creating and actually executing through balls. I actually remember one game that we played in school, like it was like our first game. And I actually remember the guy I threw ball to, Oliver Downey. He'll probably remember if he's watching. And it was an amazing through ball that just splits through both of the defenders, put it right into his path, and he scored. And I was like, whoa, man. It's like, hey, your boy. So when you're looking at what James Rodriguez is doing, and just look at the technique that he has in terms of just creating for the guys and playmaking, I'm like, that's football. The football I grew up with is you have specialists. This guy specializes in goal scoring. This guy specializes in protecting the defense, being the DM. This guy specializes in being a central defender, winning his one-on-one battles, anticipating. And there are guys who the guys that I love the most, They specialize in playmaking, in creating. Shout out to the Tottis, shout out to the Riquelmes, shout out to the Ozils, shout out to the James Rodriguez's. Because these are the guys that really, in my view, give that extra piece of magic dust and lala in football. So this James Rodriguez redemption story, redemption arc is amazing. It's beautiful to watch. And I know what story I want to see on Sunday. Now, I know also what we're going to get, but I know the story that I think would be amazing. But we'll get there when we get to our preview. But I just feel what James Rodriguez is doing is superb. It's amazing. But that isn't what came out of that game. It should have been. The focus should have been what James Rodriguez was doing. But again, it wasn't what was happening, because the real story was this. Your eyes are not deceiving you. That is Darwin Nunez, a.k.a. Darbibi, a.k.a. Darwizi. So, this is why I have to learn how to do this, because, you see, I blame myself, and I'm an idiot. I'll tell you why I'm an idiot. I am falling victim to the loserish, crass nature of social media. The loser crass nature of social media is when something happens, you grab your phone and then you tweet. Whereas, screw social media and people who hold themselves for clicks. When you see something happen, what I was brought up to do before social media, what I was brought up was, okay, this looks wild. Why? Before you react and say, you are an idiot, you're a fool, the first thing you said, why? Why did they do this? Until you get a concrete answer as to why, wait and chill. What we like to do in social media is we like to assume, oh, Darwin Nunez is in there, he's doing that because Uruguay lost, and because he's angry that Uruguay lost, he's now fighting guys, and he's now trying to be a tough guy because he's pissed off that Uruguay in a game that they should have won with a man up, lost, and is now fighting Colombian fans. Darwin Nunez, you stupid idiot. But you should always wait and be like, why? And there is context. There is context. Don't you dare ban him. CONMEBOL, don't you dare ban him. I have like little cousins. I don't have kids yet, unless they're any baby mamas out there. Hope not, because I was protected. Easy, chill. Okay. That's a bit too much info. I have little small cousins. If I saw any of my small cousins be attacked, or if not even they were in danger, I am jumping over and throwing hands and elbows, throw them bones. I'm ludicrous. Bro, I'm ludicrous when I say that. Throw them bones. I'm throwing bones. I'm throwing fists. Fisticuffs, 100%. So if it's true that Darwin Nunez saw that his family was in danger and some drunken Colombian fans were getting physical and your children were in physical danger, I'll flip. So it's not a case of where I don't know how I'd react. No, I know how I would react. I would jump over the railings and start being physical. And because my complete instinct is protect family. If my family is in danger, if my blood relatives are in danger, instantaneous, I'm going in there without any thought, protection, throwing hands. If I see anyone physical, boom, we are going to go to war tonight. So if it is true that Darwin Nunez was defending his family because of horrendous security and a failing security, don't you dare ban him. Don't you dare ban him. He was completely in his right. Completely in his right. So the only people that should be reprimanded are the stupid Colombian drunken fans and the security. Mainly the security, and that is the issue that I have here, which is the security. Don't you see, when you host an event, you want to have all the information of what this event is about. I grew up watching South American football. I've grown up watching Copa America. I've been watching Copa America since the 90s with me and my big brothers, where we stay up and we watch Copa America. And I understand River Plate, Boca Juniors, I understand South American football, Palmeiras, Flamengo, and I understand watching Copa America that there are many rivalries and they are very, very passionate. Extremely passionate. So even more so, you should be cognizant of the fact of, okay, we're going to have our security popping off. And we're going to have to ensure ourselves that we are really up to snuff in ensuring that we are secure here. And guys, this is basic stuff, because I'm looking at the dynamics of the stadium, because I've seen the video several times and I'm like, hang on. What happened to this? Uruguay fans, Colombian fans should be separated by security. 100%. This is a Copa America Semi Final. It's a Copa America Semi Final. And you understand the passionate fan bases, and you should understand the passionate fan bases of Colombians and guys from Uruguay. Why wasn't there a separation? How you have Uruguay and Colombian fans all mixed up together? Because when I went to the Euros, you have 3 sections. 2 of those sections are of one team. Let's say you have teams X against team Y. So one section are for the team X fans, another section for the team Y fans, and another section are anyone can mix in. But the key thing are those hardcore fans. And this is how you get designated, because when you buy your tickets, you can see the tickets these are for the Team X fans, Team Y fans. So you know that if you are that hyper fan, that's really hyper and very passionate, I'm going to say with the Team X fans. I'm going to say Team Y fans. And if you're cool, neutral, you're all right, you're not very passionate and you're not physical, and you're not as potentially aggressive going into a football game, you go into the neutral zone. But what you don't do is, hey, let's just mix up with everyone, blah, blah. Oh, and whether with the players' families as well, you just mix up as well with the opposing fans. No. Because, and this is what America needs to understand come 2026. Because see, you have to understand that 1994 was in 1994. This one was like 30 plus years ago. This is now in, so it's for 04, 2040, yeah. 30, we're now 30 years on from 1994 World Cup. 48 teams, a lot of teams. Football fans are not the same as NFL fans or basketball fans. They're simply not. The nature of football fans, specifically of particular football fans, the level of passion that they have, and just the way that they act, just based on culture, is not the same as NFL and NBA fans. I'm not saying that NFL and NBA fans are any less passionate than football fans, but the nature of particular fans, specifically South American fans, is on a whole other level based on just a love affair with football. And again, I'm sorry, this is just facts. You can try and argue with me, these are just facts. The way South Americans connect with football and how important football is to South Americans is way deeper than what NFL, NBA, or baseball means to Americans. I'm sorry. For Americans, you go out to an NFL game, NBA game, yeah, you're passionate, but it's something. For South American fans, it's life and death. It's literally life and death. Same goes for Africans. And same goes for some Europeans, but specifically for some Africans and for South Americans, this is life and death. It's real. It's real. So you have to be aware of that, specifically when you're thinking of hosting this conversation. But I want to go something deep. I want to ask a question to you guys. It's a quick question. Do you need alcohol to watch a football match? Just let you solve that. I'll ask again. Do you need to consume alcohol to watch a football match? Going to the Euros, I said to myself that I'm not like football fans, which may sound weird. But rather, I'm not like particular football fans, because I was watching Poland against France. And obviously I was sitting with a mixture of Polish and French fans. And I was sitting next to this Polish fans. There were these 2 fans. One Polish fan, all he did was just shout. He was looking at his phone and just shout, shout, shout. Look at his phone and shout. He wasn't watching the game. And I was like, you've literally come to a football match where you're not even watching the match. All you're doing is shouting, going red, going to the front, and just shouting, shouting, shouting. Inexplicably. Then another fan, a bit younger than him, he got drinks and this guy got drunk. All he was doing was just shouting. randomly, and his face was bright red. Face was bright red like a freaking tomato, and all he was shouting. I was like, so again, I asked the question: do you need to consume large amounts of alcohol to watch a football match? I remember people were angry that in Qatar they banned alcohol. Me? Well done, Qatar. Because I'm sorry, alcohol and football should not go hand in hand. This is football. Why do you need alcohol to watch a football match? It makes no sense. I'm sorry, it makes no sense. Because for a football match, your passion for the game should be enough without the use of alcohol. And I'll give you a key example, because people say, well, but come on, it's alcohol and football. What football fans watch football without alcohol? Alcohol and football go part and parcel. The best experience I've ever had watching a game has been with Nigerians. 100%. Watching football with Nigerians is easily the best experience I've ever had. No alcohol consumed, no inexplicable shouting, no expletives, just people who are very passionate about the game, who will insult and abuse players if they play badly, but they are here to watch the football match. And any comments they make, any views they make, any songs that they sing, it is all to do with football and enjoying the game. It is an amazing atmosphere. So right now, I recommend, if you want to really enjoy a football match, if you want to laugh and enjoy yourself, go on and watch a football match with Nigerians. It is the best experience you've ever had. 100%. And it just shows you that no. You don't need to consume alcohol to watch a football match. Because my thing though is, when you're consuming alcohol, this is what can happen. Because it was Jimenez, he said it. They interviewed Jimenez, and Jimenez said, the reason why we are so pissed off is that our families were in danger because some particular fans couldn't handle the alcohol. So it was some drunken Colombian fans who put their family in danger. And I said to myself that, wait, why do you need to drink? Why should you consume alcohol? People may think that this is a crazy suggestion here. A football match, this isn't a club. This isn't a rave. This isn't a concert. It's a football match. And the event it's brought, you are at a competition. It is the World Cup. It is the Euros. It is the AFCON. It's the Copa America. That enough should hype you up. You don't need any extra things to keep you more hype. But the fact that you are within 30, 40, 50,000 people and you're watching your country play in a competition, that should be hype enough. Why do you need alcohol? If I'm running a competition, alcohol is banned. Alcohol is banned. If you don't like it, tough luck. If you don't like it, tough luck. You go there, watch your team, enjoy the game, and enjoy the event sober, without alcohol. Because in my view, if I'm running competition, this is not a rave. I'm sorry, this is not a rave. This isn't a festival. It's a football match. And I don't want any situation where there could be violence, or there could be fights, or young kids could be in danger. Because when you're in a football match, there are going to be kids there. There are going to be young kids there. And for people, see, some people can hold their alcohol, some can. Some can't. So for those that can't hold their alcohol or are lightweights, I don't want families, specifically kids, to be in danger. So I'd ban alcohol. But again, that's why I want to ask you guys, maybe I'm wrong. Because I believe alcohol should be banned from football stadiums, that you shouldn't be allowed to consume alcohol in football matches. And I feel that something has gone wrong there, because I want to put a stop to it. No, alcohol and football don't go hand in hand. Football fan culture and the culture of the football fan and alcohol, they are, in my view, mutually exclusive, not mutually inclusive. You don't need alcohol to enjoy a football match. You don't. Because your passion for the football match, your passion for your team, for your club, for your country should be enough. Why do you need alcohol? Which can only bring in the potential of there being violence. So again, look, I want to focus, and I think the focus should be on Colombia are in the Copa America final against Argentina, and I cannot wait because I think that's going to be an amazing final. It's an amazing final, especially because Uruguay have just disappointed me. So I think this is the perfect final we could have had because these have been arguably the two best teams. So I want the focus to be on Colombia, Argentina, and of course I'll be doing my preview very soon, and that should be the focus. But looking ahead to 2026, this is great because America now know, okay, let's now understand the proper protocol as to how we should be using security. Look at what Germany is doing. Like in Germany, amazing. In terms of the security, their organization and the amounts of security guards that they are around and how they've organized fans and cordoned off specific sections of fans. Because what you don't want is a showpiece event to be marred by violence, because that could look really bad on USA. But let us focus on the Copa America final on Sunday between Argentina and Colombia.